Hello Aquarius, welcome back to Fifi's Tarot Readings. I hope you're all feeling magnificent. For those that are new to my channel, a very, very warm welcome. Cross watchers, you are definitely welcomed here as well. And for those that are returning, thank you very much. Welcome back. Aquarius, your time is valuable, so let's get straight into it. I will clear the deck for you first, and we will jump straight in. But first, I do want to talk about the topic, and it is about the big love energies for the last month of the year, December 2022. I want to see what are the big love energies, who's coming towards you, what are they bringing, what's the heads up, what clarity or confirmation are you seeking? Let's do this, Aquarius. My lovely water bearers, let's jump straight in. I always pre-shuffle the cards, but I also like to shuffle them on camera as well. I don't like to see the cards because I like to surprise myself as well. So I kind of, it's a bit of an awkward shuffling that way. I just don't want to see them. All right. For Aquarius, please. Just going to do a really hard shuffle here for you. And we're just going to do the last one. Aquarius, please, everything and anything they should know about, please, for the month of December 2022 for their highest good and their absolute highest good, please. Ooh, all right. We're getting to the end of it. Two more. Last one. Wow. Ooh, Seven of Pentacles, Taurus energy. Perhaps you're thinking if something is going to pay off, or should you invest in something or someone? Okay. All right, Aquarius, here we go. Let's do this. So what do we have at the bottom of the deck? What is unseen, or as I say, what is brewing to the point that it wants to be boiling? What do we have? Yep, it's about making choices here. We have the Two of Pentacles. You might be dealing with a Capricorn here. This is weighing up your options now. It could be in regards to giving a chance to someone, just going for it, starting something new. It could be even if you have a particular person on your mind. This could even indicate weighing my options. Should I give them another chance, for example? It's choices, it's decisions, the positives, the negatives. Let's see. There you are. Okay, this will directly impact you, Aquarius, because we have the Star, and that is a major. There's strictly for you, Aquarius energy. There is a sense of destiny here, about why this choice has to be made, about perhaps why this person has entered or re-entered your life here. This is about wishes being granted. I really am inclined to say, Aquarius, that for the month of December, you're not going to make a bad decision or the wrong decision or a decision that later comes and bites you in the bum. This is saying that you're going to make a decision, and as a result, you are going to have a big personal wish being granted here. And this is about hope, faith, renewal. It's a really beautiful card for healing and the return of health here, but it's not enough to hope. We need to believe. We need to believe with our whole heart and certainty that something will work out in our favor here. You're pretty much also someone's dream person. We have the Death card. That is Scorpio energy. The white flower there does mean innocence and rebirth here. Perhaps it's about something that has ended, or maybe things have gone a little bit south, a little bit dry with someone. It's known as the card of fate. So destiny, fate, it's pretty much the same thing here, but it's also known as rebirth, about transformation here, and that transition between what happened, the middle part here, which is you guessing, and then the end result here. But I do believe it's almost like you're choosing, is this really the end, or should I give this person another chance here? It has to be the 2.0 version. It has to be better than ever. And now we've got the Knight of Wands. So that's very strong. Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. That is the traveling knight. It's also the call to action knight. It seems here that you're inclined to take action, or at least meet someone in the middle, because it seems that this person is actually coming towards you. It's the second fastest moving knight. They're coming with a lot of passion. They're often known as Mr. or Mrs. Right, or the knight in shining armor here. Wow. Six of Wands. Leo energy. Yeah, you can't make a wrong decision. This is personal success. It doesn't happen overnight. It seems that some teamwork has to happen here, where you're both on the same page. It's like, all right, let's do this, let's make it work. But success is definitely assured here. Wow, beautiful. Okay, now let me get to your main reading. I just noticed at the bottom we had Justice, and the scales are actually balanced. That's Libra energy. You might be getting an apology. There could be topics with this person in regards to a separation, a divorce, some legalities here. But this is also about earning your trust back here. And it's pretty much righting all the wrongs, perhaps that your person did. So no wonder you're kind of like, ooh, what will be the ramifications of this? So let's get to your main reading. What's the first card that we've got? All right, we have the Eight of Cups, Pisces energy right there. So I'm wondering who walked away from who? Aquarius, if this was you, you know, this always happens when you pretty much were left with no choice. You know, tired of being against a wall and a sword, you're like, I'm going to leave. Too much drama here. If your person did leave, though, there is a sense that something is happening. They're being called to come back with the Star, with the Death, with the Knight of Wands here. And it seems like they tried to emotionally disconnect, but that's been impossible. Or else, why would they come back, though? So I'm wondering what happened. Yet they could be coming back because of the Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy right there, the Master Manifester. And it seems here that perhaps you're feeling that calling inside of you. Your person is certainly feeling it. Or soon you'll be getting signs saying, hey, what if you had all the tools you needed to make this work? I'm also seeing here that perhaps someone gave up because they feel like, we reached the end of this line and there's nothing that can happen. You know, we can't go any further here together. But the Magician is saying, no, whoever said that is actually mistaken. This is about brand new beginnings. And now you have all the tools you need, though. Perhaps the timing in the past was actually, well, not in your favor. But let's see. Can't wait to clarify these cards. We have the Nine of Pentacles. This is the minor version here of the Empress, which is ruled by Taurus. And the Nine of Pentacles is ruled by Virgo. So I'm seeing here that perhaps both of you were single, alone but not lonely. What I really like is that you're focusing on other areas of your life. You're being very successful at that. With that Six of Wands, you're turning heads. You're getting awards, recognition here for your hard work. Perhaps you're focusing a lot more, though, on your studies, your career, your finances here. Really smashing it, though. Being independent, resourceful, accomplished. But this is the thing, upon leaving, they're coming back to start something, and this person does not want you to be single anymore. This is my singles card. Let's see, and they certainly do not want to be single. That's why we have the Page of Pentacles, very strong Capricorn energy. But of course, could be a Taurus or a Virgo. This can show an age difference, perhaps. I see a lot of you really going back to school or doing some form of study or research to expand your coin, to expand your finances. That is going fantastic, though. But this also, I mean, that's a side note. So don't be surprised if this person does reach out during a very busy time when you've got your head in the books. That's face-to-face communication, though. This is like, I want to meet you face-to-face. I want to say something. It's something small. It could be just for a coffee or just to at least FaceTime you and say, just hear me out. I want to talk about, why we went our separate ways or why I left. What's the beating heart of your reading here? Beautiful. We have the Nine of Cups, Pisces energy, see? So the 8 walks towards the Nine of Cups, which is a wish fulfillment. This is a wish card. It's the minor version of the Star card. We've got 2 wishes being granted here. Ooh, we got a lot of emotional contentment here. There's a part of you, Aquarius, I'm inclined to say, that will be very happy to hear from this person, and that you will be very tempted, very curious, and willing to see this person face to face here. So this is what happened. Now we've got the Three of Wands. Sorry, Three of Swords, not Wands. This is the Three of Swords. That's Libra energy. Okay, so that's why I'm seeing here that you're no longer with this person. There's been some heartbreak here. There's been, for some of you, a third-party situation. And it just provided, at that point, you think, well, okay, all my wishes have gone down. No, your person wants to talk about you, but they also want to see you face to face. I want to do the right thing and talk about that Three of Swords. This is heartbreak here. Perhaps you were put in a third-party situation. It can literally indicate infidelity or just someone or something here that was interfering. Now, if there was no one at all that was interfering, this just does indicate heartbreak here. And I'm kind of thinking here that you're just a little bit worried of making that decision of opening up the door again and thinking, well, they can do this again. If they've done it once, they can do it again, though. So that's reasonable to think that. We do have the Hierophant. Number 5, all about changes here. It is ruled by Taurus. The Hierophant is all about commitment. It's about marriage. It's doing the right thing. So I'm really seeing here that they really don't want you to be single. They don't want to be single anymore. They might have walked away here from a third party to be with you. So If I see the Hanged Man anywhere, that is a very deep level self-sacrifice here as well that they've done. But this is doing the right thing. I'm seeing here that they want to perhaps go down the traditional route now, approach you correctly. They might be receiving some counseling, some wise advice. This might be happening to you as well if you are very unsure about this person, where perhaps before you make up your mind, that solid decision, you might be asking other people here, wise counsel, a counselor, a wise friend or family member that have been through it all. What would they think? But definitely they want to talk about why they left and what they want with you now in the future. Now, perhaps they're asking a lot from you, which is why you're like, oh, how do I do this? I'm not very sure here. What do we have in the near future is the Nine of Swords. Deep regret, ruled by Gemini. And we also have the Devil that's hovering there, something toxic that's keeping your person awake at night. Look at the difference between these two nines. They're polar opposites. One is celebrating, the other one is mentally suffering here. Yeah, this definitely could be where your person is feeling quite lonely, depressed, anxious, having weird dreams here, or even nightmares. It's the card where it says guilt seeks punishment. I think the one thing that they will definitely express to you is the regret that they didn't commit to you, that didn't follow through here. In the outcome, we have the Strength card, Leo energy. See, both are very calm. It's not about killing the lion. It's not about overcoming the lion. It's not about anything or controlling the lion. It's just about taming the lion and approaching the situation, as I always say, with honey instead of vinegar. Approaching this situation softly here. It talks about unconditional love, but also I think here you're questioning, do I have the inner strength here to overcome the past? Because you're doing very good on your own. You may be alone, but you are not lonely. Very different. I do see that you're not giving this person a complete yes, but also not a complete no. This is holding back though, but the love is still there. And it does show that, as in the outcome, which is very important, this card, we do have the strength to overcome what happened in the past, this heartbreak. We do have the strength to overcome, mental pain and past anguish. But also, upon leaving here, they come back and with the Strength card, it's saying, perhaps you do have the strength here to actually move forward together as a beautiful united couple though. I'm just seeing here, perhaps you're just still not so sure. Maybe you need a bit more convincing. We have the Ten of Cups, Pisces energy. So that is some form of, reconciliation, of making amends, happily ever after. And there's that Page of Pentacles again. We've got it twice. So I think they want to do the right thing, going down a traditional route and seeing you face to face. But there's that Nine of Pentacles again. See how I split the deck and we keep getting repeat energies, So I think it's almost like, oh, but I'm doing really good on my own at the moment. So let's see. Aquarius, please, and their person for December 2000. And I'm also picking up some of you are just separated here as well. So even if you're married or you're not or engaged, there is some form of separation, which is probably temporary. And for others of you, this has been a permanent disconnection. In other words, you've broken up with this person. It's been a while. I feel like it's been, for the majority of you, a good couple of months to over a year. So let's see. Two more. Last one. All right, Aquarius, here we go. Let's do this. What else do we have at the bottom of the deck that's unseen for December? Justice again. Look at that. Libra energy. I love how the scales are balanced here. On its own, it's a very positive card. There are several cards on its own. It means yes, such as the Strength card, the Nine of Cups, the Hierophant, and you've got the Justice. This is about apologies that are backed by facts here. It's not like I did this because I felt. No, they might say to you, listen, I walked away because this and this. They owe you that much, which is the truth here. It's about being fair. It's about balancing everything. But again, I'm seeing a very hot topic of separation and divorce here. Now, this is probably between the both of you, or perhaps it was, your person with their third party here. Yeah, they're coming back to give you really good news. Page of Wands, heavily influenced by Aries. Could be a Leo or a Sag here as well. I do see that they're going to try and find very creative ways to get their message across here, because according to your person, we have Judgment, Scorpio energy. There is unfinished business between the both of you. And I think that's what's really bothering your person in the near future, because I don't really see you taking big actions or responding in the way they hope that you would. So they're just sitting here thinking all is lost. That's it. Aquarius probably hates me, but it is the card of resurrection. So I do want to bring this back to life and ask you for a second chance. But to do that, they must first come clean with the Ace of Swords. There you are. This will directly impact you. All aces indicate a brand new beginning, but this one shows there is a chance to have a brand new beginning after such a tough time. You know, you've gone through the 8, the 9, the 10, and this is all about clarity. Something's got to give. It's a breakthrough here. It's a mental breakthrough, and it's cutting away all the hurt of the 9, especially that 3 there. You know, that's when we're deeply hurt here. You know, when someone says, I can feel my heart breaking, yeah, this is the card right here. So yeah, it's like starting over on a clean slate. And we're seeing, you know, the road before us is all clear. We're not going to repeat those same mistakes from the past, because I'm seeing here that your person has had big epiphanies, big spiritual lessons. But again, it does fall on you. There's that 2 of Pentacles again, Capricorn energy. Again, this will be your decision. I think it's almost like you're looking at the positives, but you're also looking at the negatives. So you're being very logical about this. You're not seeing this through rose-tinted glasses. And I think that's very responsible. That's very logical. I would do the same. Let's talk about the 8 of Cups. Well, upon leaving, instant regret with that 4 of Cups, isn't it? Cancer energy. It's almost like, what have I done? I walked away, but if I come back, that ship has sailed. I shouldn't have never done that. It's a high rejection card. So this person may have left you feeling very unloved, very unworthy, very rejected here. But it seems that your person is feeling quite apathetic with an A, apathetic towards themselves, towards people in their life. They're quite bored here. They may have this really mundane routine, and because you're not there anymore, you know, you're represented as the star. Because you're not there anymore, that spark and the fun is gone now. But they're feeling quite, I would say, melancholic, which is kind of a bit different from feeling nostalgic. Melancholic, they're thinking about the past, and they're feeling quite sad about what they had here. But now this is why we're talking about they want to manifest a brand new beginning. Let's talk about the Magician, and it is the 4 of Pentacles. Capricorn energy. Now, I think you are very curious about what they are bringing to the table, what's different about them, but I do see that you're still a little bit closed off. And I kind of don't blame you, especially if trust has been severed. Respect has, you know, they didn't show any respect, or they didn't honor this connection. I see that perhaps you're still a little bit just holding on to the past before you actually say yes. Now, all these 4s do represent we're planning something for the future. I think they want to come back with something a bit more solid this time before you even give them a second glance. But I think they're finding it perhaps not frustrating, but a little bit worried here because I can't read you, because you're kind of keeping your heart, your cards. You're very close to your chest here, not revealing your true thoughts, your true feelings, and your next move here. I think you're just in a state here where you're just absorbing everything that they're going to say to you. If you do want to hear from them, of course, because the best thing about tarot, got cat hair there, is that you are always in control. Always. Let's talk about that 9 of Pentacles. Wow, the world. This will directly impact you in a very positive way, because we have Taurus, we have Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius here. So even if your person is at a distance here, they might be finding ways to actually get closer to you. So that doesn't matter here about distance. What I love about the World card, it's actually called congratulations. It's a big celebration, because you, Aquarius, and your person have gone through the worst. You've actually gone through, for example, the Death card, the Devil, the Tower, the Hanged. You've gone through all the major arcanas. Having the World card shows here that it's a very good omen. You've been through the worst of the worst. This is the end of a cycle, the end of tough times. After all, the Ace of Swords says, we've learned our lessons, we're not going to repeat them again. But what does it mean? We have a brand new cycle here. This is something brand new that this person wants. So perhaps you're maybe inclined to think, well, you know, I've got a lot going on in my my professional life, but my personal life, well, maybe, what if I, were to give this person another chance? Let's talk about that Page of Pentacles. They want to see you face to face. More Capricorn energy with that 3 of Pentacles. Now, your person can be literally any star sign. We won't get too fixed on this, but I'm already seeing here from the 2, we have gone now to the 3. We've gone also to the 4. So we're getting a lot of progressive energy. That's good though. It's all about moving forward. We're not being stagnant or just, holding too much onto the past though. This is, again, face-to-face communication. In fact, you've got 2 cards here showing face-to-face meetings. Finally meeting, like finally we're seeing each other face-to-face. And it's about being on board. It's about being Team Aquarius, and you, Aquarius, being on whatever zodiac sign they are. And it's pretty much collaborating, working towards that common goal here. So this is looking good. There's a bit more harmony now between the both of you. The Nine of Cups is clarified by the Hierophant. So you got it twice here. Taurus energy. So dare I say here that both of you are going to start mirroring each other, more on the same page. This is actually really promising because we have here both commitment, marriage, and the World, which is a really strong card. It's a very good omen here. Very lucky to get it, is that we've got a successful brand new beginning here. So this is looking really good. But let's talk about that Three of Swords. Is the Page of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Now note that the sword is pointing down. So there's a conversation here that has not occurred yet in regards to the Three of Swords here. This is the ultimate communicator. It is the true messenger. They're going to tell you basically the truth. It may be some hard truths. It may be painful to even hear it, but I always say welcome the Page of Swords because it will offer what? Clarity. And that's what we want with the Ace of Swords. They're coming to tell you the truth here. And boy, have they learned their lesson here. I'm also seeing here perhaps this person, and if you know who this third party is, they could actually be watching you, spying on you, keeping tabs on you here as well. So I think this is why you're keeping your cards close to your chest, and you kind of know the value of, well, not everybody has to know what's going on in my professional and personal life here as well. So that's very smart there. So the Hierophant here is clarified, beautiful, by the Hermit. Look at that. Ruled by Virgo. This is the wise sage. So I'm seeing here that perhaps both of you will be casting light onto this connection. Of course, always realizing as the wise sage, we had all the answers within us. We always had the light within us. I'm seeing here that, well, both of you have learned major spiritual lessons here. There's a lot of going within, a lot of self-imposed isolation that, especially Aquarius, you will be doing before you actually respond to this person. A lot of soul searching here. And definitely, you know, the Hermit, the wise sage will not repeat these lessons again. In fact, you know, you're at a stage where you can actually give really good wise advice to other people here as well. Because you've been through it, you've gone through it, and you've survived. So let's talk about that Nine of Swords. King of Wands. So in the near future, your person does recognize with that King of Wands, if they don't take action, they will most likely regret it for the rest of their life. This is ruled by Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. This is the go-getter. The King of Wands goes after what they want. Even if you're holding back, I don't see them giving up on you. Not at all. The King and the Queen of Wands, both of them, equally and rightfully so, will only take action. Will only take action towards something that they love, something that they believe in, something that brings out their passion, something that they want. And they're going to go and get it. And they know here, if they don't, they're going to regret it for the rest of their life here. The Strength card is clarified by you. This is Five of Swords, Aquarius energy. Yeah. Ooh. Well, there's not a yes and it's not a no from you. I think what's bothering you here is perhaps how things ended. Absolutely. This definitely couldn't have been a one-sided relationship. Perhaps your person gave you false hope, false wishes, breadcrumbing you here. They were happy to take, and you were always giving here. I think you're not really entirely trusting. I think it's going to take time for you to trust this person. There you are, the Queen of Swords. You've got a lot to say to this person before you say yes. And I feel that it's going to take your almighty strength here from kind of holding yourself back though. And we have the Empress. Here we go. The Empress, Taurus, Virgo energy. I split the deck. There you are, Aquarius energy. Yeah, trust is a big, major factor here. And I think it's going to take a lot of time before you actually put your walls down. I think first, you want to talk about some injustice that happened. There definitely could have been very less than desirable influence and people around your person here that led to that. Of course, the Strength card is saying this can all be overcome. But first, you have a lot to say to this person. Your sword is already pointing up, which shows communication in a matter of weeks, and you're ready to speak your mind before you say, let's try again with the Empress, which is literally giving birth to this situation, and it is the major version of the Nine of Pentacles, though. So what I'm kind of like, if we summarize all of this, the Strength card and the Empress is saying, yes, we can overcome all these past difficulties. We can give birth to this once more. But first, I think this is something that you've kind of had like a rock in your throat. I think here you want to talk about this injustice that happened in the past. And I think once you get that off your chest here, because I feel that your person wants to seek to understand you, not react. They want to collaborate with you. Only then, if you've got that chance here, then I think you will make your decision. I'm inclined to say a lot of you will actually try one more time with the Empress. And I always take out more cards with the outcome, because it's never a straight line. I always say that, you know, we're not just going to say yes or we're not going to say no. There's a lot of factors that come into play here. I believe first here that to release the past, to move forward on a clean slate, you've got a lot to say to this person. There might be some hard truths, some harsh words. Not that you're being rude, you're just telling them facts here. And only then here, once you say that, it's like, I feel better. Okay, now we can move forward here, as long as they don't repeat these same mistakes again, which I don't see that they will. So this is actually really good. This is definitely the 2.0 version of this relationship, where it has to be better than ever. It cannot be like before. This is fantastic, and it is looking quite promising because we have the Hierophant twice, which does mean long-term commitment, doing something right, doing it by the books this time, and not taking any shortcuts. So Aquarius, I do praise you here for your attitude. This is really good because you're demanding respect here. Keep that up. I will see you in the next couple of days with a brand new reading, fresh new topic. And these are the big energies here for December 2022. And I wish you the very best, Aquarius. Please take care. Bye.